Hey everybody, welcome back to another monthly minute update for Verona Walk. We have hit a milestone here in our great community. Stick around, I'm going to tell you about that. I'm John C., your local licensed real estate professional. About 4 months ago, I predicted something would happen that has never happened in Verona Walk, and it has come to fruition as of the month of February. But before we get to that, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button below. That'll help the YouTube algorithm so that people that are in this area who want this content can find it easily, and also will help you not miss out on any of our content. So go ahead and do that for me real quick. Hit that like and subscribe button. First question I always like to ask is how many homes went on the market last month, and that was a total of 19. We do need to see more inventory hit the market here in Verona Walk and the greater Naples area. The month before we only had 11 homes that went on the MLS. This month 19, so hopefully that continues to tick up, as it's very difficult for buyers to find the right home in this crazy real estate market. How many homes sold last month? And that was a total of 11 homes. If you want to see those homes, there is a link below in the description of this, and you can click on that. You'll be able to see each of those 11 homes. You can see the price point, you can see the model, you can see everything about that home to help you if you're thinking of selling your home, to know what your home model size, if you have a pool, don't have a pool, what they're selling for right now. So use that below. And if you don't see your model that has sold in the last month or two, send me an email, call, text, ask me, John, how much are the Oakmonts without pools selling for right now? And I'll help you know what those values are. What was the least and the most expensive home that sold? Well, the least expensive was a townhouse. This townhouse sold for $440,000. When I was looking at this data earlier today, you know what I realized? I remember back in the day when the most expensive home was selling for $440,000. Now it's the least expensive home. And that was just about 8 years ago when I was seeing the most expensive home that sell in here was around $440,000. Unbelievable market. What's the most expensive home? Well, that was a home on Portofino, and it was a Carlisle home, and it sold for $800,000. If you look at this year so far, year to date, the first 2 months of the year, we've had a total of 18 homes that have sold. It's not a lot when you compare to last year, January and February total. That was 31. Now, last year was an explosion of a year based on the pent-up demand from COVID when everything shut down for about 45 days. So I see our market right now in regards to turnover slowing just a little bit. And I think part of that as well is because we just do not have the inventory we used to have here in the area. Were there any foreclosures that were sold or listed? There is one foreclosure that closed last month, and that was an Oakmont. If you take a look right now, today, at this moment, while I'm recording this video, there are 3 homes for sale in the neighborhood. Now, I typically see that range anywhere from 1 to 3, so we're kind of on the high side right now with inventory. What was the average days on market? And that actually ticked up 1 day. The average days on market was 9. Now, when I look at the homes that sold last month, those 11 we talked about earlier, 5 of those 11 homes that sold at or above asking price. And when that happens, typically you see homes go pending very quickly. There were 2 homes that took a little bit longer, about 42 days to sell and go under contract. And I think that's really why our days on market ticked up just a little bit. What percent of the asking price did sellers get? And we were just slightly above 100% of the asking price. Last question I like to ask, and before I answer this question and give you that little tidbit we talked about earlier, hit that like and subscribe button for me below. What is a great home for sale right now in Verona Walk? Well, I've been asking for months for Carrington model homes, and just this last month we had 3 Carrington models pop up on the market. And at the time of this recording, there's one for sale right now on Salerno. It's a Carrington pool model home. It's listed for $575,000. If you're looking to move into the neighborhood and you like that model, it's a 3-bedroom attached villa, give me a call. I'll get you into this home. We'll take a quick look at it if it's still even available. Now, what was that little tidbit I talked about earlier, the milestone that I've never seen happen in Verona Walk? We had the first home go on the market over $1 million. It was a Carlisle home on Portofino, a beautiful, large 2,700 square foot home with a pool, beautifully redone on the inside. Now, this is the first home I've ever seen listed over $1 million. And not only was it over, it was well over. The list price was $1.25 million. It's currently pending, so we don't know what it's going to close for just yet. But I'm pretty sure it's closing over $1 million. Can you believe that? Here in our great community of Verona Walk. You can check my other channel out. I'll put a link to that below. If you're interested in Lee and Collier County as a more broad Southwest Florida real estate search and what's going on in that market, go ahead. There's another channel that I run right now, johncrealtor.com, and that website and that YouTube channel will help you understand what's going on here in Southwest Florida outside these great walls of Verona Walk. Have a great month.